All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. Big Fani just cannot stay out of trouble. I told y'all every single day it seemed like something new is coming out about Fani Willis. We see the scandals going on. We seen that she came into the courtroom just all outraged, yelling and screaming because she know she has been caught. She already knows she has been caught, and like I said, it's getting worse and worse for her. Now this one right here is coming by Doug. Now, Doug went on to say that Fani Willis gets hit with Nathan Wade's text and it being turned over to the judge. She is in big trouble. So now the judge has received these text messages that Fani Willis and Nathan Wade has been trying to hide. Like I said before, I really feel like this case is done. I really feel like Donald Trump is going to win this case because I don't think nobody else is going to take this case on once Fani Willis get disqualified. I really don't think nobody's going to take it on. So to me personally, I really think this case is done. That's just how I feel. I'm pretty sure a lot of more people feel like that because she got so much stuff going on. Every day it's just new charges just piling up on top of everything else she got going. So it's not looking good for her. And even MSNBC, and we know how they is. We know they don't like Donald Trump, but they even came out and said that she's done. But like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, shout out to everybody showing some more support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody who clicked on the video for the very first time. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button so more people can see how Fani Willis just made a fool of herself. So please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And let's dive straight into it. Like I said, I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go show Doug some love, all right? So without further ado, let's go.
Well, I hope you guys are having a great day. And if I'm part of that, if I can give you a little smile, then my job is complete. Right. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug Tenaple. This is where the happy patriots are. We don't give up. That's part of being a happy patriot. We never give in. We never say quit because America is relying on her happy patriots. Now, let's get to the news. This is about Nathan Wade's texts that have been turned over to the judge, and it could overturn everything. Here's the article. This is from Newsweek. Fani Willis hearing could be upended by Nathan Wade texts. Woo. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the stuff that I say on a text with my guy friends is often not the kind of things I would share here on a show. Text messages between Fani Willis and Nathan Wade could be key in determining whether she is disqualified from Donald Trump's election interference case, Woo. An attorney has said. Writing on X, former Twitter Andrew Weissman, the former general counsel for the FBI, said text messages between the pair are something that those following the case should keep an eye out for. So we're following the case. So we're doing what this FBI guy says. Who would know? And we're going to follow these texts. Any of you who have texted, I know my audience is my age and up. Are you guys still texting out there? How would you feel about having your text exposed to public, or do you behave on text? Write in the comments below if you only text things to your friends that you would expose to the public. Willis, the Fulton County District Attorney, gave evidence in a 2-day hearing, followed accusations by former Trump staffer and co-defendant Michael Roman that she was having an affair. Willis is running the case against Trump and 18 others. They're still catching us up. The former president pleaded not guilty to all 13 charges against him and has said the case is potentially motivated because he is the frontrunner for the GOP presidential nomination. Now, these are the kinds of things that they want to shake out in texts that they still need to prove because it goes to motive. And that's the backstory in this thing. Now, Roman said Willis and Wade had benefited financially from taxpayer money. The pair later admitted they had a romantic relationship, but denied a conflict of interest. My question to all of you is not going on a trip a benefit from taxpayers' money? That's why Fani Willis was hiding behind the, I keep cash in my mattress to pay this guy back because it wasn't part of the money I'm getting paid to prosecute Trump. That's where I think she's going with the cash story. In response, Roman said that the pair's relationship started earlier than they had disclosed, which is going to make them out to be liars so that they're not credible. Even when they talk about their relationship, it also says they're not credible about where they spend their cash. After the hearing, Judge Scott McAfee said he would review text messages sent between Wade Wade and his former law partner, Terrence Bradley. So Terrence Bradley is the guy who is under attorney-client privilege. We went over a lot of that on that last video. Trump's team said that the messages show Wade committed perjury over his disclosures about when his relationship with Willis started. There it is. So they can't put these texts out to the public, but they can show it to the judge. And then the judge can just make a calling and say, yeah, this is perjury. Fani Willis must be removed. The judge could do that right now by himself just based on these texts. And that's why they could turn this whole thing around with just one word. I don't believe the Trump team would have turned these texts over or pushed on them unless they knew what they said. So I believe they had access to them probably by Terrence Bradley, probably showed them to them. And so they sent these to the judge. And now we'll find out if the judge is honest, which there's question. You know, I don't know. There's this judge, he seems like a good guy, seems like a straight shooter, but you never know until you see which side they lean on. Weissman wrote, what to keep an eye out for in Georgia hearing, there's uncontradicted evidence of Willis Wade going Dutch, the issue the judge said he cared about. Will that change? New evidence Wade did use Cash App, which Wade says she believed he didn't use. So she paid in cash. See, that's why she paid him in cash, is because she claimed he didn't use the Cash App. What if in text or on his phone we have evidence that he did use the Cash App? Weissman said, will the judge admit Wade's attorney's texts? And if so, do they contradict the Wade Willis testimony regarding the personal relationship when it started, which is not really at all relevant to the money issue, which the court said is the main focus. Following the hearing, a series of legal analysts said they did not think Willis should be disqualified from the case. But again, those are mostly Democrats. Barbara McQuaid.
Yeah, of course, you know, Democrats, they going to say that because they want Donald Trump to lose. So, of course, they going to try to side with Fani. But she's in deep trouble. The judge, he got these text messages now. And like, you know, Doug said, we don't know which side this judge lean on. Is he neutral? I'm just hoping he's neutral and he calling it right down the middle. Because all the evidence that came out pretty much shows that Fani Willis needs to be removed. Because it was lies. Even y'all seen that her best friend even came out and said that they been talking. They been in a relationship. But now they trying to act like they wasn't. That's why Fani Willis, that's why she came in that courtroom so hot, so mad, because she knows she been caught. She knows she can't keep telling all these lies. So, and then you got to look at it. You use taxpayer money to go on all these trips. Who in the world go on 7 trips in 6 months or even within a year? Who does that? Who got time? I mean, you even heard Judge Janine come out and say, if you went on 7 trips in 6 months, who is running the DA office? I mean, you think about it. She didn't even know what continent she was on. That's what I'm talking about. So you kind of see that Nathan Wade is definitely lying. Y'all remember when Miss Ashley Merchant, she asked him and said, do you remember having Fani at the cabin? Do you remember her being at the cabin with you? And he kind of looked in the air for 15 seconds, was just trying to think of a lie. Everybody in the world saying it took this man 15 seconds to answer that question, just looking up in the air. So we know that they are lying. So I'm not going to harp like on Fani's dad and nothing like that, you know, but I feel like he really was just trying to cover for Fani, and I believe he was kind of lying too. But I just believe, and like I said, I understand that's his daughter, so he going to try to cover for her the best way he can, but this woman is definitely lying. Everything she blamed on the last DA, she turned right around and did it herself. Top of DA, they shouldn't sleep with a worker. They shouldn't steal money, and she did both of them. She did both of them.
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? She did both of them. So now with these texts coming out, I think that's pretty much it. On top of everything else that has came out on them. I really feel like this case is done. Let's get back to it.
Is a former U.S. attorney under the Barack Obama administration guilty And MSNBC legal analyst, she wrote on X, former Twitter, on Sunday, Fani Willis made a terrible decision to date Nathan Wade, and that may bring ethics issues for her, but her testimony dispelled any kickback scheme that would disqualify her. That's not true. Nothing about this affects the fair trial rights of Trump and co-defendants. No, her testimony said that she washed money in cash. It does not mean that she's exonerated, because for all we know, the whole thing could have been conducted with cash with no receipts, and we would never know.
Right, because you're talking about you took money from your campaign too. Y'all remember she said that took money from her campaign? Because I don't know who in the world keep $15,000 in their house and don't know where it came from. Now, she's saying she do know where it came from, but they want to know, okay, if you got $15,000, where did it come from? Why is you paying y'all going on the church? Why is you paying Nathan Wade back in cash? Because you know paying them in cash, it can't be traced. So it been some lying going on, because I think Nathan Wade said he didn't use Cash App, but come to find out he did use Cash App. That's what I'm saying. So it's just they are doing a lot of lying, and they trying their best to cover this crap up. And every time they do that, it just keep getting revealed. So these secret text messages has been released, and the judge got them, man, and we shall see what exactly is going to happen. But right now, it's a good look for Trump. That's all I can say.
However, Georgia lawyer Doug Weinstein wrote that he was disappointed in Willis on an X post on Sunday. I respect her and her office, but putting the Trump trial at risk in this fashion, even if she did nothing wrong, demonstrates poor judgment, regardless of how the judge rules. It is difficult to deny the appearance of impropriety. That's right. That's my beef on it. You have to live your life beyond reproach. That's what Weinstein wrote. And Fani Willis has conducted herself as an utter amateur unprofessional. Her belligerence against the judge, a professional doesn't do that. Don't act that way. So I think she's already shown that this is the one person they got to take out President Trump, a woman who keeps $15,000 cash in her mattress as a defense for how she spends her personal money. If Willis is removed from the case, another district attorney, a state attorney general, Christopher Carr, a Republican, could take over the prosecution. And if that's true, that case is done, because none of them would be as political or as Trump hunty as Fani Willis. Her removal could also lead to the case being delayed, and the delay means Trump will be able to dismiss him by the time he gets elected. It won't go through. So that's the good news on the text. I'll keep you guys posted if there's anything on this. Of course, I want to hear from you. Do we ever get these texts exposed in public and get a good read?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what these text messages say, because I'm pretty sure Fani Willis know exactly what they say. She's corrupt. She needs to be gone. And like I said before, this right here is a win for Donald Trump. Because like I said, now she see how I feel when she was going after Trump and she kept putting all these false charges on him, trying to indict the other 18 people. Like, this woman was going crazy. Now she see how I feel. Then when it turned back around and flip on her, she want to play the race card about they coming after me because I'm black. So that's why she trying to use this race cards with the judge to make it seem like if he remove both of them, it's because he's racist or something. This right here is the game that Fani Willis them is trying to play. But this right here is not going to work. Like I say, y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.